Wadaroma enra Reverend Intim Fojo arrest na was senka national security etu adamanse wo mo ebeche no no. Edan na call wrong no nti arrest na ntimi and go through.
Yo, mineba me chill. And they pay the me chill with you for the wash free na they pay. Well, yeah, say a bisum at the pocha. One queer monam the ma went to na one arrest or yeah, you are in team for jar. My intel gathered Ojina or yeah, the opposition MPP. A doma would repeat to the house of Intim Fojo to prevent the NIB from effecting the arrest. That is the main critical reason. Miniaba.
All right. What's here? I say omuni arrest warrants. Process I was say one faso no one man faso. And also
Miniaba, let me say this on authority. And anybody listening to me, to take this note. When it comes to matters of security, especially in this very circumstance regarding the word allegation made by Oye in Team Fojo. Look, it's the Young Criminal and Offences Act in the Krana. There's nothing wrong for the national security or any of the security agencies to effect an arrest without court warrant. Especially on the basis that Yimpano is on the verge of causing a serious harm to the state. Look, let's be serious as a country. You are in Team Photo, and I'm only to know, yeah, it is a serious security issue to the state. And the implications, you and I and our friends are going to suffer for that implication. Look, you are talking about somebody who is becoming a serious threat to the state, putting about 32 million population, one future, one life, into danger. And you are talking about the approach used by the NIB, as in whether it is within the law or not. In any case, anybody condemning the NIB will be someone who said, hasn't the NIB and other security agencies tried to meet or try to recall in Team Fojo to tender in the evidence of what about that word allegation? Has anybody tried to find out? Because look, from where I stand as a security expert, my intel tells me, say, the security agencies almost try, say, they want to collaborate and cooperate with Team Fojo. Now, evidence is based on them baseless and reckless claims now. Continuously for the past 2 weeks, what shall I say there? Open up Bomano. But he's not ready to cooperate. Okay? And the more knowledge to know, it's a serious threat to the state. So the security has no option than to use the covert approach. But I blame some people who try to give that intel. The minority from the opposition side to keep it to the house and prevented him from being arrested. Look, let me give you 1 or 2 implications about Anamona in Team Fojo Otuno. Internally, in the domestic domain, Nyankasa internally, no. When you say Anamona only to know, it is an attack to the integrity and the credibility of our security agencies in terms of protecting the state from any narcotic or whatever that will tarnish that will tarnish the image of the country international wide. And beyond that, And you for the one only to know. Or what my country is to the US, the European Union, or members of the European Union, or my blacklist Ghana. Okay, because these countries I'm talking about, the US and members of the European Union, these are countries they are fighting against narcotic drugs. And see, when say if a member of parliament, not just a member of parliament, a member of the Interior and Defense Committee, with this wild allegation, said Ghana has become, a hub for trafficking, drug trafficking, without any evidence. So what do you want the outside world to look at Ghana? And beyond that, do you know, sir, there can be a strict surveillance on Ghana, especially in Zama export to the other countries, there can be what we call a strict custom, surveillance. I said that in the way the state, they can even place embargo on the items and other exporting that you make because of this baseless and the reckless allegation. So look, beyond what we are seeing, there is a very serious, implication when it comes to them what the allegation are in or make without any evidence. So look, let nobody question the approach by the NIB. In Chimfodo must be arrested and must make sure that he provides evidence. And if he doesn't provide the evidence, he must be prosecuted.